this thing on? Yep, it's going. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. How you? Hope you're having a good day. As always, these are one take. This is video 3 in the depression video. I thought it was really important for me to get out here and get this one done today because I've been going through a pretty good stint the last couple days. I didn't want to do shit yesterday. I laid in bed most of the day yesterday. I'm not going to lie. I had hurt myself trying to pull a tree sapling out that I thought wasn't that big, and apparently it had a better root system than I thought, and it messed up my back pretty good. And so that and some other issues that are going on, I've had to deal with disciplining a friend due to an issue. And just stress. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love doing this. I love hanging out with you all. I love making videos and talking about stuff. But it's a lot of stress. I've got to come up with topics. I've got to, find the time to talk to other people that I'm bringing on. I got to work through a schedule of appointments and, I also run a nonprofit organization, and that takes a lot of time. I'm always working behind the scenes, whether people see it or not. I'm always working on something with the foundation, trying to get something better, trying to come up with something new for fundraising, stuff like that. So when you suffer from depression, it's very easy for you to get overwhelmed. And the last couple of days, between the pain and the stress and the pressure, it just all got to me. And I'll be honest, I probably did not handle it the way I should have. I should have handled it head on. But I used it as an excuse to rest my back and I just took yesterday completely off from everything. And I'm feeling a bit better now. I am. The last video we talked about triggers and realizing that you're going into a depressive state. And that is a really big thing you need to learn, you need to work on. There are always signs. You'll get this in the back of your head that, you'll come up with excuses to get out of doing things that you don't want to do. You will figure out excuses to do stuff that you want to do and use that as a need to do in order to get out of doing something you don't want to do. Example of that, I don't want to clean my gutter, so I decide I need to go to the gym. You're trading off one thing for another instead of doing both things, But this one, we're going to focus on coping mechanisms. If you are not familiar with what a coping mechanism is, a coping mechanism is something that you use to help pull yourself out of your depression, or at least try to. There are lots of different ways of doing it, and it all depends on you and what works best for you. Me, honestly, is just physicality. I used to go to a basketball court, and for 2 hours I would do nothing but run back and forth up and down that basketball court, shooting baskets, chasing the ball around, or going to the gym and just lifting the biggest, heaviest thing you can find. Just stuff that is going to tire you out and at the same time give you kind of a sense of accomplishment. But sometimes you're going to need to do something, if you're not the athletic type and you don't want to do that, you can find, music is a huge thing for me. When I was injured and I couldn't do sports or athletics, I would do stretching to Pachelbel's Canon in D. Animals, spending time with animals can do amazing things for you. It gives you a dopamine hit. I mean, come on, who doesn't love a baby? Huh? This is Willow, by the way. And Willow will be out for adoption soon. Yes, she will. Oh, wait, you said you already have somebody for Willow? Oh, well. Apparently Willow's already adopted. But we have... This one's not Valkyrie, is it? No.
That's not Valkyrie. That is Zephyr.
Is it Zephyr?
Yes, that's Zephyr. Because she's got the tan.
This is Zephyr. So, I love animals. It doesn't matter. It can be a possum or whatever.
Raccoon.
Well, raccoons are kind of iffy. They're a little bit nuts. They fit in with our family well, but and talking, it can be a huge thing. If you can find somebody who will listen and just let you talk, let you get it out of your system. If you ask them for advice, let them talk. Let them finish what they're saying to you before you react to them. But yeah, that's just... You have to try different things to find out what is going to work for you. But again, it comes back to catching it, finding it when you're starting to go into it, and try a coping mechanism to see what works for you. As always, my phone number and email address is going to be in the description. You're welcome to contact me with whatever. We started a Facebook page for the foundation, so you can... That's also in the description, I believe. So you can go and join that. And this is Chester. And Chester's got a loud mouth. So yeah, reach out to somebody. Make sure you trust whoever you reach out to, because that's going to be a big thing. You don't want to trust somebody who's going to go blabbing your business all over the internet, or telling people all kinds of stuff just to get clicks on the internet. And I won't do that. But yeah, so I just really felt that needed to be put out tonight, to everybody. I hope you're doing well. If you pray, I would appreciate prayers from you. I'll pray for all of you. Well, I pray for everybody every day, so that's just part of what I do. God knows everyone's needs, and therefore I can pray that, even for people that I don't know, and just say, for those out there that their needs, God, please just, do what needs done for them, by them, or that sort of thing. So, but yeah, all right, y'all have a great night. Thanks for watching. I hope you're all being safe, and we'll see y'all later. Peace. We're out, y'all.